And it's been another
period of time.
Yes. We thought we would do an update about the most difficult day of shooting. But first, we would also announce cast and crew screening.
Oh, yeah.
We're finally ready to go. If you invested in the movie, or if you are cast and crew and do not check your emails that you gave us.
Yeah.
June 13th in the city of Chicago. As I said in the pitch video or in the materials, if you invested in this movie at all, you are free to come to the cast and crew screening. We have up to 250 seats.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's what we got. If everyone in the cast and crew brings a +1, that's already 125-ish spoken for. I know we have a lot of local investors.
Thanks, friends.
Thanks, friends. So whoever invested, you got a +1. Go to your emails. You should have gotten an email about this. Fill out that link. Let us know who's coming so we can have an accurate head count heading into this thing. We got the big screen, full sound system, 5.1 mix. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see it big, big, big.
Yeah.
Everybody who plans to attend this thing, the cast and crew already know all of this, but you invested in something that you weren't able to look at ahead of time. If you are a Pops fan and that's why you did this, or you know me personally and you know that I'm a nice person, this is a real horror movie.
This is an R-rated.
It has not been rated by the MPAA, but if it were to be,
should they have assigned one to it?
This is a hard R.
Yes.
So when you come to this night, expect graphic language, violence, and
blood,
nudity,
guts.
It's all there. I mean, it's
all the good stuff.
Esther.
It's not a kid-friendly event.
Not a kid-friendly event. And just be aware of what you're getting yourself into. It's got all of those things. The rated R4 box would be lengthy, which is just what I was hoping for. Just be ready for that.
I'm ready.
So, heading into production on the movie, there were many days we didn't know what to expect.
Yes.
Or how difficult a thing would be.
Uh-huh.
And this is called Bowling Alley Day.
Yeah.
I was not aware the restrictions on shooting in
the bowling alley,
as
opposed to anywhere else in that complex.
Yeah. Steve kept trying to tell me all the time. He'd be like, okay, so this is, and I'd be like, yeah, no, we'll figure it out. Why? That's how things end up getting accomplished with me. I'm like, we're gonna do that. And people are like, here's why it's hard. And I'll be like, we'll figure it out. And then we just end up having to figure it out.
Yeah, we were in production. We were shooting things and still trying to figure out how we were gonna make this possible. We couldn't shoot directly on the bowling alley lanes.
That's the thing that I had no idea about. It's a specialty manufactured lane.
I wonder how many people watching this are like, yeah, duh.
And then it's really, really oiled. And then all of the bowling alley lane, even leading up to it, you have to wear bowling shoes on. You have to either be wearing bowling shoes or booties over your shoes.
Yeah.
Like these little...
Which is what everybody on set production team was wearing booties over their shoes.
And cast when they were not on camera.
Yeah, and a decent portion of the day was spent rubbing scuffs out from the cast who were on camera.
Exactly. We rubbed out a lot of scuffs that day. But also, in order to have a conflict happen on the bowling lane, which I really wanted to do. I wanted it out in front of everybody on the bowling lane. We had to get a fake lane out there.
Yeah. Which I remember when Steve brought it up because he's like, I've got this guy in Wisconsin.
You get bowling lane in like stretches. He was like, we can get a 10-foot section from this guy for this price. So I went and I got a U-Haul. Steve and I drove down one night and picked up this section of bowling lane from Tom. However, it did not color match the lanes. Steve takes his cell phone, takes a picture of one of their lanes. I send it to a banner printing place on a huge vinyl sticker.
We're talking 10 feet of sticker. My friend Jill and I spent hours trying to apply a vinyl sticker to 10 feet of bowling lane and trying to minimize how many bubbles we have. I used to work in a shop. I did the displays for the shop. I changed over like the stickers on the window. I was like, I think I got this. I think I got this. And you know what? Like, I still feel like we did a great job.
You did a great job.
But certainly I had never worked with a 10-foot sticker before.
No, 10-foot sticker in the back of a semi-trailer.
Oh yeah. And we were in the back of a semi-trailer. We did have some work lights, but like once you get past the natural daylight, it really is not enough light to be useful in that scenario.
Yeah.
So we went in the afternoon and we spent all of a Saturday afternoon applying a sticker to a bowling alley in a semi-truck in the back of the property.
And then they went to the haunt because by this point in production...
It was October.
It was October, and the haunt was actually open as well. That was another thing, because now the crew who worked at the haunt, but also on the movie, were more than split in shifts.
You're fucking up my life right now, Jay.
This was the end of our 4 days and 6 kind of shooting.
Yeah, so there was at least one other prop which fell through the cracks until about a week before, and you're like, oh yeah, we need that thing. And I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
oh my god! We need a prop bowling ball.
So I went to Goodwill and I got a real black bowling ball for $3. Now we've got our bowling ball. We need something that is very close to this size that we can make a light version of that we can actually action with. What do we end up with?
A Spider-Man ball from Target. I think we had a silver primer, so that's what I used.
Oh yeah, you can still see some of Spider-Man down there.
Spidey. No bueno.
Some black semi-gloss over the top of it.
And then a layer of matte over that.
Yeah.
In order to give it the years of bowling lane usage.
Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.
Ah, it turned out great.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
Now
yeah,
it's getting
you don't
chipped.
want to you don't want to hold it certain directions, but
Well, now that we've been using it, like it's scuffed away in there. Janet signed it. You've got the chip away to some of the original color.
Yeah.
With all those restrictions in place, then we had a very messy scene that was going to occur there. Big mess.
You ready?
Yep. You're gonna miss.
Fuck off, Isabel.
so we had plastic. We dextered in every direction.
Way far out.
For the most bloody moment, we had people holding up the edges of the plastic
Yep.
to hopefully
Contain.
catch any overflow.
And then we had one shot with our big final prop to get it done.
Yeah.
Our actress Janet was so nervous because she was left with sole responsibility for interacting with the prop.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, I'm just going through it
Okay.
because.
Camera's rolling, sound is rolling.
Okay, I just need a second.
Janet, you ready?
So on action, I can just do
On
it.
action, you just do it. Good?
Yep.
Set. And action! Oh boy!
That's absolutely the most stressed I saw you on set, for sure.
Yeah. All day, Steve had to kind of also be policing while I was trying to get the shots and trying to do my best to remember that everybody, you know, with the booties, and then if people were wearing bowling shoes, you can't wear the bowling shoes off of the thing. And then we had a bunch of very nice people come in for like almost all day
Yeah.
to be the people bowling on Halloween night
Yeah.
in the bowling alley. You were one of them.
I was in the far, far back because I knew I was going to have to leave partway through, so I didn't want to be missed. But I did bowl the best game of my life.
And it was a long day because we had a lot of setups for such a short sequence. Things would take time to work out the logistics of how to get it done.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're in a bowling alley. So in between things, people did a lot of bowling.
Yeah.
They did a lot of bowling that day. That was a really fun part of it. And then once we did our big moment, we made sure that anyone who was on the plastic had to interact with the blood, had a pathway off, which was just our kiddos' foam tile letters that we were just little squares that we could kind of lily pad off of the valuable floor back onto regular floor.
Yeah.
And get people out of their shoes and into booties and stuff like that. And then getting the lane cleaned up, and then getting the lane out. The end of that day felt huge.
Yeah.
We had big days left. The whole lake house sequence was a big undertaking.
Yeah.
But the bowling alley day, as soon as we were past that, I was like, this thing is actually ending.
That's a wrap on the night.
Yeah, it was definitely like if you're going up the hill at that point in time, you're past the top of the hill. Not that we coasted on our way down, but the pressure was
I think we
completely
actually
different.
even did an update around that time where we were saying essentially this stuff.
Yeah.
It feels like
We've turned the corner.
we've turned the corner. It feels
Yeah.
like it feels like we're at the end of this journey.
Yeah.
That was bowling alley day, and it was a biggie. I'm excited to see everybody. The
Yeah.
cast and crew screening
3 weeks from tomorrow?
today we're shooting this. So check your emails, click that link and let us know who's coming. Is it just you? Are you bringing somebody? I'm gonna at least wait until we've heard from everybody before opening it up to the wider cast. Do you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
had the people who did a lot of days on the movie, and then once we know how many investors are coming, then we can kind of open it up to
Our day players.
Our day players and other folks who came to help us out for a shorter period of time.
Yeah.
Of which there were many.
Yes.
Did it.
Woo!
See ya.